Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys doing? Well, welcome to another episode on SP Files. Well, today we're going to be speaking about a particularly opportunistic individual who has more content against Muslims than he does against enemies of Islam. And we're not talking about Shamsi or any of those individuals because, quite frankly, that doesn't really apply to them. We are talking about this man who's supposedly a graduate of Medina University, Lipham. Yes, we're talking about Lipham, who unfortunately made a video, an opportunistic video that he has made, not the first, about Ali Dawah and his interaction with one person who shall not be named, quite frankly, a worthless opponent and someone who really doesn't deserve to be even mentioned. Now, these are the issues I have. Number one, the points that were made in that particular video were of a low quality. People are not stupid, and this is what I want to say. People are not stupid. The lay audiences are not stupid. People can see that you're jealous. I'm really sorry to say it that way. You're inspired and motivated by jealousy. I've got good evidence for this that I can't reveal for personal reasons. I can't go into, but we know you are jealous. We know you are doing this for clout. If we look on Saajid's, I'm sorry to say, his YouTube channel, and see the most viewed videos, unfortunately, he's realized the trend, which is that he's most relevant when he's attacking other Muslim people. And if we continually praise or reward him as the Muslim community for doing that, he becomes a serious liability for the da'wah. But the lambasting approach where you try and do isqat, try and take somebody out, is different to try and improving a product. We know the difference. The people know the difference. And I will say finally about this that there was a point where he's talking about philosophy, or that the discussion about philosophy and using philosophy in da'wah. If your issue really was about philosophy, then why is it that, the one person that you've already associated with, Daniel Haqiqachu, who literally, he runs a philosophy institute, is not being also implicated in your discourses? Is it because he's an enemy of an enemy? Habib, adu habibi, that the enemy of the enemy is my friend? And because obviously you're both going against Yaqeen Institute and all this kind of, do you think we can't see this stuff? Do you think we can't see this stuff? Do you think that the lay people, the Muslim people, are ignorant enough not to be able to see these allegiances? I say to you, Brother Saajid, what I hope that you will respond in the positive, which is that enough is enough of this partisanship, hizbiyah, and this allegiance to people in your vicinity, and the isqat of the Muslimun, not contacting them even privately. You didn't speak to Ali Dawah privately before you did any of this stuff. Enough is of taking out personal agendas and making it look like deen. Enough of all of this. He's saying YouTube ads have haram aspects, so therefore you're not allowed to put YouTube ads on. Itlaqan. There's no maslaha mafsada, there's no looking at the good and bad and weighing up. Okay, that's the position. He made that clear. But now YouTube has imposed a policy where everybody has to, the adverts are going to be there whether you enable them or not. So on that logic, if putting YouTube ads is haram in all circumstances, then you putting your videos up is haram, because there's no maslaha mafsada, there's no weighing up pros and cons. Therefore, you should take your whole channel down. But now, see, subhanAllah, life forces you to be pragmatic. Life forces you to be pragmatic. You're still putting up videos, knowing full well that YouTube can put up videos of gambling and alcohol. But you are acting, sorry to say, sanctimoniously about other brothers that were putting up videos on YouTube, saying that they shouldn't put it up because, of this, that, and the other, and Allah will provide. The same thing can be said of you now. Get off YouTube. Go onto another platform where videos are no longer a thing. YouTube is not the only social media outlet. You can go to Instagram. You can go to other outlets which don't have adverts. So let's see if you're going to remain principled, or you're going to realize that pragmatism is not how you first defined it. And the idea of usul, ad-darurat tubih al-mahdhurat, wal-hajat tubih al-makruhat, all the things that we've studied, all those principles now come into play. So that's what I'm going to say, that it's not black and white. The way you deal with Ali Dawah, the way you deal with this person or that person, or Nauman Ali Khan, or Mufti Menku, any of the individuals that you've lambasted on your channel for gain, whether you think it's religious gain or otherwise. I think that you need to now realize that people are starting to see through you, and it's only a matter of time until you become totally irrelevant. So instead of that, focus on yourself. Focus on your own product. Focus on your own videos, akhi.